to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory, Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. That's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day.
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he could play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you are listening to Sacramento's #1 video game geek and gaming and all type of culture under the nerd sun podcast, the Video Game Bang, late night edition, everybody. That's right. We're going into the AM. No. I can't. That's
they're not a sponsor.
Yeah, they're not a sponsor.
Yeah.
I got to take that back.
They make dope stuff, though. Not gonna lie.
Brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the coffee, stay for the comics. Powered by NRG, of course, and GG Gamer Subs. Get your bump with the Gamer Subs, everybody. And new flavors such as David Webb.
OP Orange.
Okay, that's not a new one. We've done that one before.
Oh, crap. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically a strawberry starburst.
All right, strawberry starburst, and they're merging together.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can dig it.
But it's not called strawberry starburst because copyright.
Copyright infringement.
It's strawberry strawburst.
All right, Cory Vincent's in the building, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Late night edition. We just got off the old shock train.
Yeah.
They just beat the
Dallas Fuel.
Well, yeah.
Is that the one with Pigeon on the team?
It was Seagull, yeah.
Wow.
He didn't play any.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of big popular players. XQC, he's probably one of the more popular Overwatch streamers. Seagull, Taimu, they have a lot of big namers. Yeah, Mickey.
Mickey, really?
Mickey, yeah.
Okay.
You don't know Mickey?
No, trust me.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so
I knew that was happening.
Mickey, Anyways,
yeah.
We didn't sweep them, but it was a 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that not a sweep?
That's basically a sweep.
I feel like it is.
Mathematically, that's a sweep.
But it's out of 4. One round was a tie.
Yeah, but it was an O. But it was a 3-0.
I don't think the O means a sweep. I think the sweep means you just win. You win convincingly every single map.
Sweep usually means that you won all the maps and the other team didn't win one. Did the other team win one?
No.
But neither did we. We tied one.
That's a sweep then.
All right, we swept, everybody.
Sweepstakes, everybody.
Yeah.
Sweepstakes.
And then afterwards, I just got off an interview with Sinatra and Super.
Frank Sinatra?
Yep.
Superman?
Yep, Frank Sinatra and Superman.
Wow, that must have been one hell of an AMA.
It was a great AMA.
I had to explain to Frank Sinatra what an AMA was.
Yeah.
Like Sinatra, how does kryptonite affect Superman?
I'll take this one.
It's the worst.
The real David Webb's here.
What's going on, everybody?
What's happening with you, sir? New updates? Anything new? Anything relevant to the show?
No, not really. I saw a coat vending machine over the weekend.
Where?
In the Burbank airport. Have you guys ever flown into Burbank before?
No.
So you get off the plane, like on the tarmac, like.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, you're like a freaking celebrity, and then you walk in.
Oh my god.
I can see. I don't know why I got a picture of him in my head with his wife. Hey, we're like freaking celebrities.
Wow.
Actually, she wasn't there, so I just said that to the person next to me. But I was waving and shit. Nobody was there.
Were
but
there like flight
cool.
attendants on the mat, the air mat or whatever?
Oh, on the red carpet? No.
Red carpet, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so I'm walking through the airport. It's just this long like tunnel. So I'm walking through, and there's a vending machine where you could buy a coat.
Now, were these good coats or were they just?
They looked like they were good. They looked like they were like the puffy coats that you can like fold up, but they're super warm.
What type of prices are we talking about here?
I don't. You know what? I should have stopped because if they were cheap enough, I would have bought one just to say I
that you
bought
got
one from the
out.
vending machine.
Wow. And we thought the Japanese were weird selling panty draws out of vending machines.
No, we got coats.
Just call them panty draws?
Yeah, he did.
Panty draws.
That's going to score the ladies right there.
Panty. There's like drawings of panties. What are you talking about?
Have you never heard of the
No,
word draws?
I've heard the word draws and I've heard of the word panties, but I've
Just
never
not
heard
together.
panty
Put them
draws.
together, panty draws.
You can't just take two words that mean the same thing and put them together.
How have you guys never heard this phrase panty draws before?
Panty draws? It's like saying I'm going to go drive my automobile car.
That's true.
It's
That's
the same
accurate.
thing. You just say panties
Maybe
and
because
or
you
draws.
guys aren't used to the slang. Because look, even the chat room is already used to it.
No, they're just.
I think they're
confused.
mocking you.
They're mocking you.
Hey, it
That's
depends-
mocking, not
literally,
agreement.
God honest truth depends on what race that guy is. Chat room's in here. Everybody, of course, they're chiming off. Blood Ocean, welcome back. By the way, Blood Ocean.
Blood Ocean. Oh yeah, we saw him in
you
another
did.
stream
Yeah.
earlier. Oh, Big Buddy Knock. I know who that is.
What? Who's that?
He's a local Sacramento DJ.
Hey!
Yeah, I saw him
Hey.
at the Crocker thing.
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah, I
do with
remember.
Oblivion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you saw him
DJ
at
Knock,
Shaka
right?
Khan.
Shaka Khan, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. See, look, I can run with the panty draw. Thank you, sir. He knows what's going on. He knows about the panty draws. You need to get up on game, Corey.
I am up on game, sir, and
I don't think you are on the panty draw, sir.
not on the panty draws, but
The way you say it, too.
Not on the panty draws.
Man.
the panty draws.
Yeah, I don't know if you... Yeah, you might want to work on that Urban Dictionary.
I mean, I just all right.
He's gonna be practicing all the way up until Saturday.
That's all right. I mean, just practice until you get it perfected.
Staying there in
As soon
front
as
of
you
the
get it
mirror.
perfected, we're done with it.
I really don't see a world in which I say panty draws on the regular.
Try it one time.
You've
Try
said
one
it 30 times already.
in the work environment. Come home to your wife one time. Be like, hey, I'm tired. I just want to eat. Get in them panty draws and go to bed.
Wait.
I want you to say that so bad because I
Whoa.
know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be hilarious.
I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Connected Dot says Corey sniffs panty draws.
Boy, this intro took a left turn.
Well, I mean, I gave you a title for the show tonight, so I mean,
Yeah, that's not gonna be the title of the show.
What was wrong with that?
I'm not googling panty draws for the art.
You don't need to Google panty draws. Google one or the other. Jeez.
All right.
Aaron, have I told you that I'm going under the knife?
You're going to get LASIX, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it.
I'm
You know
gonna
it's not
do
a
it.
knife though. It's laser. Right?
Yeah, it's just a
an
laser.
appointment.
It's bladeless laser.
No, there's a blazer. There's
a blazer?
There's a blazer.
You can't
Yeah,
just
someone's
connect,
probably gonna be wearing a
you
blazer.
can't just connect two words, Corey, and make a new one.
Yeah, this blazer draws.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fix my vision sight. Is that what it is? We're gonna throw two words together. Vision sight.
I mean, if
No, that's what vision can see.
Yeah.
That's vision sight.
So it only takes like a minute.
But there's a knife. There's a blade. It's
don't
not
think
all
so.
lasers.
I think it's all
Actually,
laser.
So this is what kind of scares me because a typical LASIK surgery, I don't know what they do to hold your head still. So I'm still a little freaked out about that because I know like I'm gonna twitch or want to.
They're not
going
gonna
to
sedate you.
I think they put you under.
Yeah,
I don't think they put
I
you
thought
under.
they sedated you.
No, I don't think they do.
With a live laser shooting in your face? What is this like?
I'd imagine
Type
they'd have
of
to
super
lock.
criminal or something like that?
I think that's what I envision I'm gonna
I
look like.
expect you to
Die,
die,
Mr. Bond.
They just laser shoot.
I think they're gonna lock my head into place and like
Yeah.
grab these little things. That's gonna like make sure my eyelids.
Yeah,
stay
your eye
open.
stays open.
But because my eye isn't like perfectly smooth, I guess maybe it has like ridges or something.
It's ribs.
It's ribs for her pleasure. You know, like
eyeballing.
imagine a blade cutting on an uneven surface, right? It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
miss things, right?
Yeah.
So
Are they gonna sand your eyeball down?
no, kind of. Yes. They're gonna have this eyedropper they're gonna put drops in my eye that they said this is what she said, quote, it's gonna melt like the top layer of your eye off.
Okay.
So now I'm just
All right.
imagining
I have a lot of questions.
Surgeon Simulator where they're just gonna start knocking stuff over with their
Where did you
hands.
hear about this place?
Internet.
Oh, okay.
He's in on Craigslist.
It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
I got a Groupon for LASIK.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
don't. So they're gonna melt the top layer of your eye just to smooth everything out.
You're gonna
Yeah.
melt your eye and then laser it.
And then laser it instead of like there's still I guess will be a flap somehow, but all I know is there's gonna be some drop in my eye that's gonna melt the top layer of like cells or some
So
shit.
everything's smooth.
So everything is smooth, and then they do the surgery. And a typical eye surgery, they say the recovery is like 12 hours.
Yeah. When I got my
Yours is gonna be 30 days.
when
'cause
I
you
got
have to
my
grow your eyeball
when I
back.
got my eyelid surgery or whatever, it was healed literally the next day. Still called it to work and told him that it's gonna take some time, but milked the hell out of that one.
I think I'm gonna try it and milk it. I don't know if I'll have to though, but they said it'll take like normal is 12 hours. It's gonna take me 3 days recovery.
Well, there you go, everybody. If you want a little LASIK surgery, you know what they got to do. They got to pour
Knock-
acid in your eye.
Knock in
and-
chat is why would they describe it like that? Why would they tell you? Why wouldn't they say it in a different way?
I mean, That's a good question.
Say, let's scare the hell out of you first, and then do it.
Yeah.
Should I be nervous about this surgery? No. See, what's going to happen is we're going to melt your eye, and then we're going to stick a laser in it,
Yeah.
and then you're going to see. It'll be
Basically,
fine.
if anything goes wrong, I mean, the worst, you could just wear glasses all the time. Boom. I get away with it.
I hate glasses.
Well.
I hate glasses. I'm so glad these things are going away. Every time I pull them off or they slide down my nose or anything crazy where I have to acknowledge them, I just keep thinking, like, in 2 weeks, your days are numbered. These little bitches are gone.
I mean, I can see it being an expense thing. You know, you don't have to buy glasses ever again. I don't know, man. I've always been looking forward to needing glasses.
Wait, so do you have perfect vision?
Yeah, come on.
Really?
Oh, Sir Aaron Carter.
God.
You have perfect
You set yourself up
vision.
for that one.
I bet.
My doctor said that I'll most likely need glasses when I get older.
And you're looking forward to this.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. I embraced the change, sir. I embraced the change.
See, I think it's one of those things where if you don't know what it's like to have shitty eyes, you just don't know. Like, you just don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean,
You think you know, but you have no idea.
well, Hawkeye over here, so I mean,
I'll be Hawkeye pretty soon.
yeah, I mean, after they melt your eyes,
I'm gonna be like X-Men, dude.
you might, yeah, a blind one. It takes one sneeze and then boom, you're looking into the eyes of Ray Charles.
Nah,
So,
dude, you are the
Hello,
worst friend
darkness,
ever.
my old friend. So are you?
a gust of freaking dust comes in that room. And oh, I'm sorry. We just 2 drops of actual acid right in the
It was
eyes.
supposed to be just 1 drop, and we
Yeah.
dropped 3. So your
No,
eyes
we can smooth all
20%
this.
smaller.
We'll smooth all this over in the next try.
Are you doing this right before you leave?
I'm doing it right after.
Oh, right after.
So-
That makes way more sense.
Yeah, so I'm going to be on a little show hiatus for a little while. Starting on the 11th through the 14th, I'll be in Vegas. And then from the 14th to like the 24th, I'll be in Ireland.
Oh,
Of
snap.
this month, so this Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming up soon. And then as soon as I get back, the very next morning, 9 a.m., I'll be getting acid poured into my eyes.
So you're going to be jet lagged,
Yeah.
acid,
Yep.
lasered,
Yep.
and then you're not going to be able to see for 3 days.
3 days, they said, like, it's going to be, everything's going to be fuzzy. I won't be able to see, like, that's the part that scares me the most because there's always going to be that fear, like, the vision's never coming back.
God. Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck. I'll maybe come out of it better on the other side, hopefully. I don't know.
We'll see.
see.
I'm just thinking Surgeon Simulator. That's all I'm thinking.
I'm thinking, I'm hoping that I come out of this with superpowers.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, well.
There's been millions of people that have done LASIK, and not one person has.
I mean, how many people have had acid poured in their eyes, though? That's
the big thing.
That's
Wait,
a
isn't-
statistic.
What if
interested
they
in.
mix up the vials of the thing that's supposed to melt my eyes with the same stuff that made
First of all,
Daredevil super powerful?
They don't have Chemical X just laying around like it's some freaking Powerpuff Girl thing. It's not.
Sugar?
Yeah,
Spice?
exactly.
Chemical
X in your eye.
Wait, wasn't that
No.
what made Daredevil powerful? Like, he was a kid, he had an accident, and some sludge got in his eye, and then he's...
No. Well,
Technically, yes.
yes.
But I don't think the amount that they're putting, because remember, big drums and barrels fell on that guy.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, all right, it's time to put this in your eye and roll out an oil drum.
Exactly.
Doctor, can you help me with this?
Yeah,
Hoist it.
doesn't happen that
Maybe
way.
it's also going to be part of a symbiote that gets into my eyes. I don't know. I'm wishful thinking.
You're very wishful thinking.
Wishful
there, sir.
thinking.
You're going to be really disappointed.
Who would be better with a Venom suit than me?
Literally
I was
anybody.
going to say, I could name, like, probably
I could throw
90,
a rock and hit somebody.
90 more people.
Are you kidding? I'd be the best Venom.
No. Are you surprised with people with superpowers? I'm glad that we sometimes get people on the show whenever we do the 10 questions with them. They're pretty much honest. And they'll be like, if I had superpowers, it probably would be, destroying stuff, flipping things over. Or
Yeah.
you get the very big introverts who are like, nope, you wouldn't see me ever.
I just be invisible.
I just be invisible in the corner. You rarely get those. I'd try to save as many people as I can. Actually, we
I
don't
don't
get
think
anybody.
Nobody has said that. None of
think
us
we get
have
anybody.
even said that.
I may have said it once. Or
No,
twice. No,
you-
I have, because my superpower that I want is like Mr. Fantastic. I said, then I can stretch far enough in case anybody needs to get shot. I can stretch far enough and I'm still bulletproof.
Oh, man. You'd be the worst having superpowers.
That'd be the best.
You'd be the worst. You'd end up dead so fast. You go try and stop a robbery or something, get shot. And
if I've got Mr. Fantastic's powers, I'm not getting shot.
Something would happen. You'd get electrocuted and die.
He's rubber.
He's
okay,
not,
then he'd use a freeze gun.
Rubber?
He's like made out of some type of rubbery substance. He can't get electrocuted.
Yeah, you'll get frozen and die or something. Something will happen, Aaron. You will end up dying before you even get to your powers manifest.
They could try.
But
it wouldn't happen.
You'd get so full of yourself and just think you can go stop all the crimes in the world, and then next thing you know, you're captured by North Korea and becoming
captured by North Korea.
They're just gonna
he
run
went straight to North Korea.
Yeah.
Barely have the technology to make rubber bands.
You're gonna go try and stop Kim Jong-un or something, and you're gonna get captured.
They couldn't even stop one soldier from escaping them. I don't know where they stopping somebody with superpowers.
Okay, Putin then.
He still couldn't stop it.
The Russians will take you, and then you're going to be...
You can barely rig an election.
They'll harvest your blood.
Topical.
They'll raise an army of, Mr. Fantastics. Nah, see... You
raise an army of Mr. Fantastics?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
So fight them in the Arctic.
Yeah, there you go.
And you win.
Boom.
I would just take it and just do petty thefts and stuff like that.
Like Gatorade.
And see, that's how you know that they would capture you.
They wouldn't capture me.
Yeah, because you're doing petty stuff. You're going to get on the radar of somebody that wants to use that for bigger things. And then you're just stuck by criminals.
Yeah. Somebody's thinking you're...
you don't think the criminals are always looking for new talent? They're always looking for new talent.
They're always looking for new talent.
Always looking for new talent.
Always.
All right, what we got? We got some cool stories to go over.
Yeah. Do we have a banging around the web? Not banging around the web. What's the thing? Brain bang.
A brain bang?
Do we have a brain bang?
I don't have one.
No.
Do you?
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't.
Yeah, so then I guess we can't do a brain bang.
We do what you're playing? That's the thing we do on this show.
Yeah, that's one of the other ones, right?
Yeah.
All right, what you playing? All right, Cory, what you playing?
I get to go first?
Yeah.
Oh, this is unprecedented.
I mean, you better lose your eyesight. Might as well make it.
Yeah, we got it.
We're
going to be super nice to you for the next month.
I mean, you can play video games when you're blind, right?
Yeah, you can.
I bet I could still beat you guys in Street Fighter.
I don't think you could.
I think I could.
You'd be just moving all around you. You'd be like, I'm doing good, right?
Yeah, you do great.
Yeah, you are.
He's still in the menus.
You are killing it.
In the menus. You guys are terrible people. What have I been playing?
Give him the wrong controller.
It's not even plugged in. Hook up the cord. It's wireless.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Like, yeah, we're playing on Xbox.
You have a PS4.
Put some headphones on him with some random Street Fighter sound.
Evil. Pure evil.
You're doing so
And then
good.
we just walk away.
Doing so good.
I hate you guys. I've been playing. Shoot, what have I been playing? Overwatch? Did I play Overwatch? Yeah, I think I played Overwatch.
With the Brigitte?
Yeah.
With Brigette?
Actually, I've exclusively been playing on PTR.
Exclusively?
Yeah, because I hear some pretty negative things about actual ranked currently, like a couple broken characters and some shenanigans. So I'm sticking on the PTR, getting as much practice time with Brigette as I can, so that I can hopefully main a new character.
Oh, you actually you're shooting to main over
yeah.
Brigitte on Overwatch.
She's... Yeah, I can see her being a really good character.
Hey, Tomiko.
Hey, Tomiko. 6 months in a row.
Getting that paper.
Speaking of.
Yeah, so she's amazing. I actually want this to be my new main character because she's meta changing. So like a good Brigette is gonna have a lot of value in the game, and I want to be the best. So I'm going for it.
All right.
Webb,
What you playing?
I've actually been playing a little bit of Overwatch 2, but I downloaded Fortnite on the PC, so I've been playing a little bit of that.
Fortnite on the PC? Why?
Yeah.
Why the change?
Because I wanted to see what it was like playing with mouse and keyboard on the PC.
Your thoughts?
I like it better than on controller.
Is it better for the building, you feel, or is it just better all around?
Actually, actually, you know what? I don't actually do a lot of building in Fortnite.
Then you are failing, sir.
Yeah, I am. That's probably why I don't ever win. But aiming is just easier.
Yeah.
I'm used to it now playing Overwatch on PC, so I'm
Mhm.
used to aiming with a mouse and keyboard better than on a controller.
When's the first adventure game you're going to play on the PC? So you can see how that control feels, mouse and
Adventure?
keyboard. Yeah, like actually adventure game.
Hmm.
Because that's when you get the real feel of how do other games besides FPSs or just shooters in general work.
You know what? I tried to play GTA with mouse and keyboard.
Good Lord, why?
Well, for that reason, because I wanted to see what another game was like playing mouse and keyboard. Promptly pulled out my Xbox controller and plugged that in.
Yeah, man.
Because that was, no. There's certain games that are meant for a controller.
And that's definitely one of them.
And that's 100% one of them.
I mean, I guess if you tried the first-person mode on that one, maybe you can... You know
maybe?
what I mean?
I had a similar
I don't know.
experience with Fallout. I was going back and forth like 2 or 3 times between keyboard, mouse, and controller, and that's a controller game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Hey, I haven't even beaten Fallout 4.
Even though it's a shooter, I just feel like I wasn't getting the accuracy with keyboard and mouse that I do from an actual like
Yeah.
pure shooter, and that game's all auto aim. I basically consider Fallout a turn-based shooter.
Yeah, you could say that, especially with the old VAT system.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people just do that anyway.
Yeah. What have you been playing, Aaron?
That's a good question, because I don't think I've been playing anything, really. I have been watching a lot of Twitch, though. There's a streamer named Ninja who's been playing Fortnite like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard of him.
He's pretty entertaining to watch the skills. I think that's the first streamer I've ever watched that I've watched because of their, like, skill in the game. Whenever he plays Fortnite, he goes for the kills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's just, like, dive bombing right into a group of people just to, grab a weapon and then just light everybody up. And then he'll come out on top sometimes. Like, you see him kind of win almost on the rig. So
he's tearing it up on Twitch right now. He's pretty much like the #1 streamer out there right now. And what I find fascinating is that he has no gimmick.
None. Yeah, it's just him.
It's just him.
Yeah.
He's just playing the game.
He's not Dr. Disrespect. I mean, he does some goofy shit, and we'll get up and dance and do some funny things every once in a while. But for largely, you're watching him because he's a cool guy who's really good at that game.
Yeah, and I kind of just happened upon him just browsing Twitch one day, and he had 61K people watching him at the time, and it was freaking ridiculous. Like, the dude was he was solid on the keyboard. So
Yeah. And Fortnite's just incredibly exciting to watch. Like,
It
It's a
is.
fun game. It's constant action because they get beat, they queue right back up.
yeah.
King Richard, who's an energy streamer, he streams with Ninja, and they duo quite a bit. And I love King Richard streams for that exact same reason.
I may have seen him then. I may have seen him once or twice because I've been watching kind of a lot of this guy, just kind of seeing how, like, the build aspect of it, he does a lot, and he does it fast. Like, it literally is just full-blown, like, Full Metal Alchemist. I'm building walls out of nothing real fast just to cover myself, and it's dope. Like, it's to see that skill is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, I've been sick the last couple of weeks, so I didn't have anything to play. And then as soon as I got better, I went out and played some softball with my team, and
Oh, how's your team doing? Are you guys?
we're 2-2.
Oh man.
Won the first 2
Bum, bum,
games,
bum.
then I got sick and we lost by 1. Then I'm coming back off the recovery and we lost by 5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you came back and your team got smoked.
Yeah, we were missing actually 3 people though when I came back. So, and the other team had like their full 32-man roster for some reason.
They're A-team, huh?
Yeah, like they brought everybody. Like, come on, guys, the regular. And then when we were leaving, there was this team that was all in red who looked like the freaking Braves going out there. Like they were a AAA team, and I was like, if we ever have to play them, we're kind of screwed because these guys look like they're.
They got uniforms.
Like,
They got
what the heck
hats.
is this? Like, this is wreck. Like, come on, guys.
And you guys are the bad news bears over there.
Where's actually our name is C Average.
Are you serious?
That's
your
the
guys'
name they came up with.
Who they came up with that?
Well, because we have everybody before you pick your names, you just go A, B, C, D, team A and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
just happened to land on C, and we were all just kind of thinking of names and stuff like that. And we had pretty good ones before. Then all of a sudden, we were just somebody. I think our team captain. She said, "Why don't we just go with C average?" And it kind of just stuck.
The way you told that story, it's like every time I've ever asked a musician how their band got their name. It's so pathetic.
It's never anything cool.
We had really good names.
Yeah.
And then someone just said, how about Nirvana?
We were up late watching TV, and there was a commercial, and they said, fast delivery. And so we were just like, that's our name. Fast delivery.
Yeah.
Because we deliver sweet sounds.
Yeah.
There were some other ones that were good.
Grow up, Aaron.
Scared Hitless was a good one.
That's a good one. That's a name.
What?
That is a name, Aaron.
There was Coming From Behind.
Dang! Why do you guys have the shittiest name of your whole league?
What? No, these were in our group chat.
Oh, then why didn't you go with these? This
Yeah,
one's way
what's wrong with
better.
these?
I wanted to go with all of them. These were all
Scared hit. You have
no glove, no love.
Oh.
Quit your pitching.
That's a good one.
And DTF.
What does it stand for?
Down to field.
It's a little try hard, but you know what? There were some good ones in there, and
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you for losing those arguments.
Yeah. Should have done better.
I didn't argue it.
I'm actually mad because C average is the worst.
By the time I got there, it was pretty much already C average.
Well, just like your team.
So actually, no, we're actually Fs because we're 50-50. So when we were doing the math at first, we were like, if we win this game, we'll actually be C average because we would have won at 3-1. But yeah, we lost it, so we have to do a little bit more winning. Yeah, that's
Wait, so is this through your work or just through?
No, this is just through a social. They do it. It's called the XOSO Social League.
Wait, how did you even get wrapped up in this?
It's a long story. I actually had other people joined with me at first, but they all backed out, and I was like, well, I'm not backing out. I'm just going to go ahead with it. Like, why would I back out because everybody else did?
Is this your midlife crisis?
No, I would buy a motorcycle or
I
something.
mean, we know you can't afford a motorcycle.
No, this is me trying to exercise somewhere.
Join a gym.
All right, yeah.
Join a gym? You know how much a gym is?
$10 a month.
Go on a jog.
Way more than, and so I figured I'm like, if I'm going to get into something, I like sports. I really like playing sports, but I know I'm out of shape. So let me get at something that's not the most strenuous thing. You know what I mean?
said on the show that baseball isn't a sport.
Yeah.
And you join a softball.
What did I just say though? I said let me do something that's not that strenuous to start off with in a sport.
It's not a sport though. You've said.
Yeah, so it's just a warm up.
So you don't do sports.
It's a warm up. That's what I'm doing. Warm up calisthenics.
Calisthenics. I'm doing calisthenics. Okay.
And I'm pretty decent at it for somebody that's never played since like elementary. So.
Is it possible to sponsor these teams?
Probably. I mean,
We don't. Hang on. We don't want our name attached to C average.
No, but I'm sure there's the team he was talking about that's totally beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to sponsor.
Oh yeah,
those
we'll
guys.
sponsor those guys.
oh,
Yeah.
they're already
The
probably
Braves.
sponsored by the A's. Like, probably,
The VGB Braves.
that's probably where the
The-
A's freaking injured list players go real quick to go out there and beat up on some randos and stuff like that.
I know. Maybe we could sponsor them though.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, everybody. That's it. Yeah, that's what I've been playing. So, is that what's the other? What other segments do we?
Do we have to save it if what you're just playing?
Yeah.
Oh, what is he
Fortnite,
playing?
Overwatch.
No. All right.
What other segments?
We do news.
Oh
Do we?
yeah, the news.
We have new stuff.
Yeah, we got news stuff.
Yeah,
Do you
let's
get
hit that up then.
Do you have the sound ready?
Yep. That's the ticketer. And here's the news.
Wow. All right. So, all right. Right off the bat, we're going to talk about, and I know some people don't want to hear about Overwatch League,
Nope.
but we got to talk about this one story. The Overwatch League's only winless team, and this is updated because they played tonight and they still lost, Shanghai Dragons, is booting its coach.
No. After how many games?
So at the time of writing, they were at 0-14. Now it's 0-15. They're announcing that their head coach, Chen,
Give it a try.
first name basis, has quote unquote stepped down.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't, dude.
He's that's why I said quote. He has one more week before he's getting replaced by the assistant coach, Sun Jun Young.
Okay.
Nailed it. on an
Some
interim
random guy.
basis. So it sounds like today they played. So they're gonna play Saturday, and then that's it for Chen.
Here's the thing. How many games though have they played?
15 as of tonight.
All right. So
But here's the thing. It goes way past that. There's controversy behind this as well because his coaching style is crazy. First of all, he got fined in January for account sharing and approaching other players without getting permission from the team managers or from team management. And then his strict practice regimen has the players reportedly practicing from 10:30 a.m. to midnight, only stopping for meals.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
if you
okay
want
with you?
if you want to win, you got to put in the work.
But that's the thing. They're not winning.
Yeah.
10:30 a.m.
The problem
to midnight.
The problem is he just is a bad coach. Not because of his practices, but he's just a bad coach. That's all that is.
It's crazy.
It's not like they went into each game dead tired and they were just like, oh, well, we can't play.
Right.
I think it's just the
It's
coach.
just
And I put it akin to like soccer. Soccer, if you are a coach, if you're the boss and you lose like 3 games in a row,
Yeah.
you're already talking about your job as being threatened. And then that 4th game, you're out. You're pretty much you're gone. Like, you need results. You need to turn over results and fast.
The article I was reading was saying that they're acting like a traditional sports team and they're floundering. They're trying to switch up coaching staff. They're trying to hire big names. Like they have the first female player, Kim
Jong-un.
Gregory,
Gregory.
who's going to be joining the team. It's crazy. And as of tonight, they're still.
Well, hey, man.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they suck.
But Cory, obviously you work close with the league. Isn't those coaching practices exactly what the league was supposed to be preventing in the first place?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if the team wants to practice or if a coach says that much, I don't think there's much the league will do to stop them. I mean, it's kind of, as long as it's not harsh work environment or,
Yeah.
It's just a lot of practice. And I have no inside information or anything towards any of this. I know how our team practices, and it's definitely full-time work.
Right.
They're going in there putting in full days and then doing VOD reviews and stuff. But it should just be as clear as, despite any controversy that was there, you got an 0-15 team. You got to start doing something.
You got to do
different.
something to switch it up.
So the new players, like you talked about,
Yeah.
they did have negative press, but they're also going to get a lot of very positive press,
Right.
because they did go pick up the first female Overwatch League player, and that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
And it's a really good thing that they did. So I
They-
think that it's a good organization that is just struggling, and
They're trying to find their footing.
They'll get there.
I feel like tonight they did play, even though they took one game from Seoul. I feel like they did look better overall.
Yeah, Seoul is one of the top, I think, 3 teams in the league.
Yeah.
And they look good. So
Yeah.
there's optimism. There should be some changes. They also, besides the first female player, I believe they had another pretty big signing too.
Right.
So they'll get some dubs.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Not against the Shock though.
No. Sticking with Blizzard, a Blizzard tweet has everyone thinking that Diablo is coming to Switch.
There you go. That's good.
This
look.
tweet is hilarious. So earlier this week, Blizzard tweeted a video of Diablo in the form of a nightlight.
Wait, why'd you say Diablo?
Diablo. Sorry, I don't
What's
know.
wrong with
He
you?
said,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
hablo español.
Hablo español. Diablo
El Diablo.
in the form of a nightlight being switched on and off, and with the caption "Sweet Dreams." Okay, so it's a nightlight and it's switched on and off.
That's a stretch so far, but go ahead.
So naturally, many of Blizzard followers interpreted it as a preview of Diablo's coming to the Nintendo Switch because the nightlight had a switch on it.
That's
internet-
somebody looking for something.
The internet is
big time.
hilarious. So naturally, this caused huge speculation all over Reddit and forums. Blizzard came out and said, "We can assure you we are not that clever. It was just meant to be a fun community engagement. We have nothing to announce."
But what? What does the engagement mean?
Just something fun to do. Just,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that was their strategy was just something to put out, some content to put out that would drive traffic. Now, the article goes on to talk about if they did want to have Diablo come out on the Switch, they have a whole bunch of data telling how many people are interested in that. So it is kind of, a sneaky thing. Plus it says, typically when somebody says we have nothing to announce, that means they have a very careful marketing strategy that's going to be rolled out over time and news will be breaking eventually, but not right now. So who knows? Maybe next year you'll get Diablo on the Switch.
Yeah, you won't. But it's all right. You got other games to hold you over.
Did either of you guys watch the Oscars?
No.
Nope.
Any interest in the Oscars ever?
No.
I mean, I'm not disinterested.
I could safely say the same thing. Like, I really didn't care. I didn't even know about it till the day of.
Yeah.
And but what I was fascinated by was the movie that won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Shape of Water.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that.
That water porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's really crazy is that there's a viral video going around of shot for shot, this Shape of Water movie is Splash.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so Splash was that like early 90s.
Yeah, with Tom Hanks.
With Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, where the guy falls in love with a mermaid, basically.
Oh.
And the scene where she's in the tank,
yeah,
and he sees her for the first time, shot for shot, the same thing. The way they cover her in a blanket and they smuggle her out,
yeah,
they did the same thing, shot for shot. When the military or police start coming to chase him and he jumps in the water just in time, same, shot for shot. Then somehow, after the sea creature or the mermaid makes the escape, Tom Hanks and this main woman jump into the water and start drowning, and the mermaid and then the merman, shot for shot, gives them a kiss and puts air into their lungs, and they come back to life and float to the top. It's ridiculous. And then that's not even this Shape of Water is now getting in trouble for patent or whatever. Not patent, plagiarism.
Oh, plagiarism. Okay,
plagiarism, because some Pulitzer Prize winner made a play that was pretty much the same premise.
Holy crap!
It's just a cluster. I don't know how this won Best Picture, honestly. Even when I look at the premise, it's the same story we've seen a million times with Splash, or even Free Willy to a degree, except no one had sex.
Free Willy.
No one had sex with the whale, but it's like, oh,
I don't think we watched the same version of Free Willy.
I don't know. I wasn't talking about that. I mean the whole thing where captivity and it deserves to be free, and it deserves to be studied, and then we're gonna make it free and then they bust it out, and then he jumps over the fucking thing.
This thing could be said about Fantastic Four: Silver Surfer.
Special Cases said, but did you even see the movie?
No, I didn't. But yes, I did. I saw Free Willy. But apparently, in the Shape of Water, he's like a fish man. Have you seen what he looks like?
I've seen the poster.
He looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
And the lady ends up fucking the thing.
Interesting.
He's like, that's on my to watch.
I start off the show. The thirst is real, people. How many times am I gonna tell you? The thirst is real. I don't know.
In that case, probably quite literally, because it's probably salt water.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I do. Chat is calling me on my stuff. I do sound a lot like Aaron right now, criticizing a movie I haven't seen.
Now, do you feel though, from what you know, the evidence put out before you, that you have a pretty good idea of that movie?
Say no.
Shit.
No, because he knows. So if you were to watch that movie now,
sidebar. We're doing a sidebar. Hold on. So I kind of want to say yes.
Yeah, because you know.
But you guys set him up. Yeah, it's gonna set a dangerous precedent. I know. I don't want to set the precedent.
You should never whisper inside of a freaking microphone.
It's respect the sidebar.
Respect the damn sidebar.
Anyway,
Aaron, I atone for my actions. Maybe this is Picture of the Year. I should give it a chance.
Sure it is. Splash starring Tom Hanks. Everybody go check it out. Yeah. go check it out now.
I don't know. But who else won stuff?
Did
don't
Lady
know.
Bird win
Oh,
anything?
did you see Jordan
yeah.
Peele won something?
Yeah, he won
Yeah.
screenplay, best screenplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations. There was another movie that won something.
Lady Bird?
No,
Did Lady Bird win anything?
I don't know.
this was the Oscars, right? Or
Yeah.
was it the Emmys?
I
It
don't
was
know.
the
It's
Oscars.
All right, it's all the same, pretty much.
It's the gold statue guy.
Here's a question: when is the first superhero movie gonna win the movie of the year type of thing? I know they've won before.
Have
like,
they? Superhero movies?
Didn't or
Suicide
roles.
Squad won something, didn't it?
Yeah, they won best design or
Best
something.
Makeup or
makeup.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There's something.
I mean, movie of the year though. Why aren't they ever in best picture category?
I don't know. It's the stuffy. It's just rich people
The
rewarding.
Academy
boring
doesn't
rich
watch
people. Yeah.
superhero.
That's
movies.
stupid. Your whole thing is to watch movies. If you have to watch 100 movies to pick something,
Then you watch 100
then
movies.
you watch
pick
100
something.
damn movies. Yeah.
I think of all of them that have existed, Black Panther might have a chance.
I agree with that.
Yeah, might.
I think it ticks the boxes.
I saw some controversy with that Call Me By My Name movie
Don't know what that is.
I don't know.
about the young boy that has like a little romantic involvement with an older guy.
Whoa.
Is that one like Free Willy too?
It's in Italy, so apparently it's legal over there, but the boy is 17 and the man is 24.
Yikes. Yikers.
Yeah.
This is a movie?
This is
it
a-
came out in theaters?
This is an Academy Award-winning movie, sir.
Oh, no.
So
Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't know all the facts. So, I've never seen the movie Special Cases. Sorry. Sheesh. But that's all I know. I know those basic things. Kids 24 or kids 17, guys 24. You be the judge. Moving on. What else we got?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about Donald Trump.
There we go. Topical.
That's we really are going to talk about Donald Trump.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. He's apparently going to meet with members of the video game industry.
No, not the right
in
ones.
the coming week.
I need to be there. I need to be there.
So the story is talking about there was a press conference and they were talking about gun control. Gun control is very big right now after that whole the shooting in Parkland, Florida. I know it was in Florida, but I think it was Parkland, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hot button issue right now. So while dodging a question about how lawmakers are working with the president and figuring out what they're going to do about this, the press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, offered up news that the president will be meeting with quote-unquote members of the video game industry
No. Who?
on the topic of gun control.
Who do you think it should be, Aaron, besides yourself?
I tell you who it shouldn't be.
Peter Molyneux?
That's one. Jeff Keighley should not be.
Oh, it should be Jeff Keighley.
No, he should not.
Walks in with Mountain
Because
Dew.
he
and
will
100%.
Doritos.
not. He will not. You know who needs to be on
Adam
there?
Sessler.
I'll let Sessmeister do it. He smokes cigarettes. So,
Dr. Disrespect.
No. Lord, no.
Ice Poseidon. Let's get Ice Poseidon in a room.
He doesn't need. Ice Poseidon, first of all, doesn't represent video games.
I just want to see that
He
interaction.
represents the internet, and then that's
Two
how
trolls
we got.
going after each other.
That's exactly how we got freaking net neutrality taken away from us. So he definitely needs to stay as
Ajit
far
comes
away.
in. This is why.
Yeah, this is why. What's your argument again, everybody?
So
Exactly. Ice Poseidon. Thank you, everybody.
What arm thing, homie?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, press secretary said next week he will be meeting with, he being the president, will meet with members of the video game industry to see
does
what
that
they could do
mean?
on that front as well.
What does that mean? Who
So-
is he meeting with? Give me
Spoilers.
names.
Spoilers. So it's
It's the-
unclear if video games even had anything to do with the shooting.
Nothing
like, that's the
to
thing.
do.
They're just looking for something to point the finger at, something, tangible that they could say, oh, well, let's do this.
What's that show that he had, the president had?
The Apprentice?
The Apprentice. That's literally like saying, I got fired from my job today, everybody. It's the Apprentice's fault. Just because he does his catchphrase, you're fired.
Yeah.
Like, no.
No.
There's no correlation between a bad show and you getting fired.
I saw an update. So the people he's meeting with were the people I thought, and it's the ESA. and they are in DC. They have a really awesome building. I got to check it out with the Smite guys, and they're the right people. I mean, they're the people who throw E3, so they know the industry.
Wait, so they are meeting with him?
I think so.
Because the article I have says that they reached out. Polygon reached out to ESA, and they said that none of them, ESA or any of its members, have not been contacted by the White House.
Yeah, no, I knew if he's meeting with someone, it would likely be the ESA. I didn't realize that they've come out and said that he hasn't attempted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, they said nobody's contacted us. And they're saying that they describe themselves as a trade association, and they're serving the business and public affairs of the companies that publish computer video games. They lobby for things like this with the U.S. government on behalf of members, so that's going to be all the major game companies. But they released a quote about the whole situation, saying that the same video games played in the U.S. are played worldwide. However, the level of gun violence is exponentially higher in the U.S. than in other countries. Numerous authorities have examined the scientific record and found that there is no link between media content and real-life violence.
I don't know what the cause is. It's definitely not video games. I think it has a major thing to do with just the U.S. mentality,
I think, yeah, I agree, and I think the reason why it's video games is it's something that they could point to. It's a correlation. You're shooting somebody on screen, so you're going to shoot somebody in real life.
Like, come on, that's all over the world, too. Like, these video games aren't just in America.
And I love that quote from the ESA when they said the same games are played all over the world, and yet we still have the highest gun violence.
Yeah.
Video games have nothing to do with this.
It's ridiculous. Especially, it's like we have a big gun violence presence here in the U.S., and we're still worried about other people coming in. It's ridiculous.
It makes no sense, but it's something that is easy.
I'd be worried about coming to America.
Yeah, I don't know why people are still trying to get in.
Why people still trying to get in?
We don't need the wall. People have eased up a little bit on the whole.
Whoa! How many shootings this week? All right, let's stay in South Africa.
So, sticking with the violent video games for a second here, a judge forbids a student from violent video games after social media shooting threat. Stories like this, this is why.
That's 100% why.
It's just...
What city?
It's ridiculous. Let's see. Chicago.
First of all, it's not video games that's tearing down Chirac. All right? Let's jump that out the gate right now.
It's called poverty.
There's way more issues than video games. And so you think taking kids... Okay, read the whole story before I...
All right.
Wait, did you just say Chirac?
Yeah.
All right. I'll allow it.
Motion passes. So it's a 16-year-old high school student. He's been ordered not to play violent video games after he made a school shooting threat on social media. According to a report, the unnamed minor was arrested after he responded with irritation to the recent intense debate about guns and school safety. He posted a Snapchat video of himself playing a shooting game, and in the clip he wrote, "Y'all need to shut up about school shootings or I'll do one."
Oh, what an idiot.
Yeah.
On Monday, police responded to a fellow student's report of the message and arrested the teenager. Following a search of his home, the police said that there were no weapons found. He spent a night in juvie and appeared in juvenile court and was charged with felony disorderly contact.
One night, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, he needs at least a good 3
I was
months.
gonna say, to
He's
be
got
fair,
scared straight.
when you first read the story, I
And
was
a pistol
thinking
whip.
like, okay, maybe there's some light for him, or it was just people overreacting. But to be honest, the person who would post and say that type of thing is the person
one that would do
that's
it,
fucking
right?
it up for everyone else.
Idiot. His public defender played the whole it was a joke card, and even prosecutors noted that he had become annoyed, but the fact is that school shootings, there's nothing to joke about school shootings. You don't do that.
Yeah,
read the country, bro.
You read the room.
It's like read the planet, man.
Yeah.
Read the planet.
Like, come on.
So the judge let the teenager's parents take him home on indefinite home detention, and he also ordered that the boy's cell phone be turned over to his parents and ban him from playing violent video games.
Not from social media, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess not. If he has a computer, he could
Okay.
use that.
Yeah.
But
Question would have been like, does Overwatch count as violent?
how? My
So,
question:
wait.
How are they going to enforce this?
Exactly.
If the
How?
parents don't care, let's just say hypothetically, parents don't care. How are they going to
Hey, Will
enforce his gaming activity?
I don't understand.
What counts as violent? I mean, in Mario, you're stepping on critters' heads. and
Kirby, you're eating people.
Kirby, you're eating people.
Yeah, so I mean, where's the lines? I think that must have been an older judge that doesn't understand anything.
I don't know.
And he was like, "Well, this will teach him. Take away his video games." Like, nah, that ain't gonna teach him. He can either go to another friend's house and play some video games, or
Exactly.
If he wants to get his fix, he'll find a way to get his freaking fix. Like that's what that is. So I don't know what you think is going to do accomplishing this.
Well, and it goes back
or
to
what
the.
this is going to accomplish.
It's
but
like the previous story. There's no connection between violence, real life violence, and video games.
now he's going to do. You know what? He's like, okay, I can't play video games. I'm listening to some music.
Yeah.
Go ahead and listen to some hardcore music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, we're at that again.
Hey.
What?
Nice.
Can you read out what
I'm
happened?
waiting.
I didn't see anything.
Waiting for it to
didn't see
appear.
You didn't see anything.
Havoc's
Said keep it
$2
up.
to the pizza fund.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
I
We are
appreciate
$2 closer to quitting the job.
Let's go.
And doing
Here
this
we go.
full time.
That was our
people.
first donation. So if you
Yep.
guys listen to the podcast, Twitch is a magical land where you could stream and people watch. So we have the little audience who you hear us refer to every once in a while. And Aaron put like a tracker bar at the top where people could donate money to you. They can give you any sum of money. Could be a lot or a little.
Could be, $1 to $3 million.
Yeah, Aaron put was that $3 million right there?
Yeah.
And $1?
Yeah.
$3 million and $1, and he says we'll quit all our jobs. I'm not going to really sign off to that one.
How you not going to sign up? If somebody could drop $3 million right
Well,
now.
hang on. Let's
I would
back
tell
up
him
for a second.
I would give him the money
He
back.
has $1 million. He gets $1 million of it because there's 3 of us.
I know. I'm saying I'm dropped it into the thing, into
Oh.
the whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, you could give your $1 million back.
Yeah. So you and I get
no, we all have to,
2,500,000.
We're all one entity. We're sticking together on this one.
Yeah, we be one entity until I broke off like Carnage from freaking Venom with my $1 million.
1.5 million
Yeah.
because he's giving his
Yeah.
back.
Now we're almost to our goal, guys. All we need is $2,900,999 left, and we will all quit our jobs.
316 said the same thing in chat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you,
316's
Havoc,
on,
again. He was the first
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Now,
Nice.
when we do it, when we hit that point where we quit our jobs, we'll know who started it all.
Exactly.
It's the snowball effect. Now it's just going to keep rolling
Just
in.
keep
Oh,
rolling.
yeah.
Who's gonna be
It's
next?
gonna
Who's
keep
gonna be
rolling.
next?
Then we'll be on the fries.
Would you take it if it came from Trump?
Ooh. Yeah. Because I'd take it and spend it on shit that I know he wouldn't like. I'd just go give it to, I don't know.
I'd take it and I'd develop a violent video game.
There we go.
Like, thanks for GoFunding me. I need to get in that room.
Oh,
I need to get in
man.
that room that he's going to be talking to the people about violent video games. I need to talk to him one-on-one.
I don't know if you're ready.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Yeah.
I think I'm more than ready to talk to him about violent video games.
What are you going to do when he says, Aaron, I've played video games. I've made video games. I made the best video games.
Have you now?
Nobody makes better video games than me.
Yeah. It was called City Tycoon, Donald Trump Edition.
And why haven't we developed a lot better property?
It was highly
US?
rated.
If it was highly rated,
Number one.
and you say video games influence the real
IGN
world,
gave it 9 stars.
Number 1 by Game Informer.
I bet.
Nintendo Power rated it.
I bet.
Oh
I'm
man.
going to take the games. I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to clean up all the games.
Gonna make games great again.
Clear out the swamp of games.
Clean up the swamp of games. Oh man. Fortnite developers are banning players who team up in solo matches. Fortnite developer Epic is taking
in solo matches.
in solo
Okay,
matches.
okay.
Yeah, I had to reread it a second time too. And so they're banning. Epic is banning players who team up in the solo game mode. The response comes after a Reddit thread featured a video in which 5 players were working together in the solo mode. Comments on this thread revealed players were able to team up somewhat reliably by joining a game of Battle Royale at the same time. This put those playing the mode as an intended free-for-all on the back foot, with teams having an easy advantage over solo players.
I mean, it's the same thing they did a long time ago in Call of Duty, where they had people boosting.
Yeah.
What was it? I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You would see people run off into a corner with each other, start just killing each other, back to back to back, just to boost up their levels and stuff like that. I don't see the benefit of this one besides just getting a little advantage of.
Because eventually you're going to be turning on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just a troll.
Yeah.
They're just doing it for fun, and I don't know how I feel about it. I hope that they are deliberate in who they ban. Like, legitimately, if people are queuing together and they think it's funny and they're doing it on stream, yeah, then suspend them, ban them, whatever. But if I'm in a game and I don't know who the person is, but we form an alliance, I like that.
Some unspoken bond.
Yeah, like an unspoken bond type thing.
So these Battle Royale games it just reminds me of like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And the Hunger Games, like, you could do that. You like partner with somebody or with a couple people, knowing that full well eventually it's going to come down to the two of you or the three of you or the four of you or whatever. Yeah. And eventually you're going to have to turn on each other. But up until that point, you work together so that you can get that far, which I think is kind of cool. But then I look at it on from the other perspective, how if I'm running through the game and I'm expecting just to be going one-on-one with somebody and a team of 5 jumps out, I'm more than likely.
But then well, you think about it this way, too, because I've seen, like I said, I've seen Ninja go in and play the game before. When he goes to wipe out a full team. He doesn't go expecting to fight one guy, which first of all, you shouldn't, because you should be expecting to fight 99 people.
Right.
That's how you should go into that match thinking. I'm going to be fighting a full army. So if I'm playing the single player one or whatever, and I see more than one person, I don't care that they're on the team. I'm going to kill everybody. That's my objective.
Yeah.
So if people wanted to make little small unspoken bonds out on the battlefield, all right, so be it. When I kill both of you two, you can die together. There it is.
You can die together as a team.
Boom.
Epic spoke out saying, players having fun, fair games is a top priority for us, emphasizing that teaming in solo is against rules and will result in Epic Games taking action on accounts that participate in this behavior. Epic will continue to monitor games for players who break these rules and play unfairly in all game modes. And they also state that there is a form, and they encourage players to fill out the form if they see people participating.
Yeah, I stand with the teamers.
Stand with the teamers.
I stand with the teamers. Yeah, that's what I'm. Did you see the other one about the Fortnite in there? The Battle Royale, the 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20?
No, I did not see that.
They're going to do a 20 versus 20 with like groups of 5. Thanks for the follow. 5 teams, 20 on each team is what they're going to do. So it's only one of those limited time things like how they did the 50 versus 50. But I don't know. I think they should keep one of these around. Either the full 50 versus 50, which I thought was dope, or this.
I feel like the 50 versus 50 though is like useless. Like there's gonna be no organization. It's still just basically a free for all, except only one team wins.
But I think it's just gigantic battles. That's dope. I think they should do a specific map for it though. You know what I mean?
You don't think it should be the same map?
No, I think it should
be a different map.
I think it should be a different map that caters towards like a war. Like this is going to go straight towards each other. Get these gigantic.
I remember when they made the
Yes.
trailer, they made it seem like 50 versus 50, and there was like one commander on each side of the battlefield, and they each made a fortress, and they were all running at each other at the same time. In video, that was dope, but I know that as soon as the first thing queued up, you just got people drowning, and no one wants to. You're not the boss of me.
You need chaos.
Yeah, it's all chaos.
You need chaos, and then like maybe 2 or 3 people that are trying to have some type of control or stuff, but not being, or just being ignored the whole time. That's what you need.
Builds character.
Yeah, it builds character.
We got some leaks coming out about Battlefield 2018. Reportedly, it's going to feature a co-op mode.
So is this a new Battlefield or
Yeah.
is this DLC?
This new Battlefield.
Okay.
So it's gonna have a co-op campaign.
Yeah.
Is that not just standard in all video games?
Nope, not anymore.
No.
Oh,
Not
man.
anymore, man.
That's news.
You would think
This
that
is news. That makes it sad.
you
Yeah.
would think that there's a bar that happens with video games, and then we just keep going from there. No.
No. But what I really like about this, what made me, want to talk about it, is the fact that it's going to have a similar campaign to Battlefield 1, which I really liked because it was the campaign in Battlefield 1 was a bunch of smaller campaigns where you played as different people from across the globe, and you went on these small campaigns, and then once you beat that, then you go to another campaign. And I just thought it was really cool how they did that. So you're not sticking with just one character. You stick with the character long enough to finish their story or through a portion of their story, and then you move on to see something completely different.
So do you think it's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna be like the style where you're just playing as a rando clone of the main character, or are you each gonna have your own character that has their own plot twists and things like that?
If it's gonna be like Battlefield 1, then you're gonna be playing as a character. You're not your own character. You go into an actual quote unquote actual person that was in the war.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like back in the old Halos, you do the solo campaign.
Yeah.
And you play the campaign. You're Master
Oh,
Chief.
I see what you're saying.
Would you be the blue
Oh,
master?
Yeah,
Chief or
yeah,
something like that?
Oh, yeah.
So are you gonna be like, I don't know, Corporal Johnson, and then you're gonna be Red Corporal Johnson?
Red Corporal. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Isn't in the cutscenes. He just pops up when the gameplay starts.
When the gameplay starts. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
It was, really awesome though. Back whenever it was the Chief and Arbiter though.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that was cool.
Yeah, it was its own character.
That was 2.
No Perfect Dark.
How dare you?
So you can be Velvet Dark as the second player.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All this shit's been done before, and they're never gonna do it as good as it was in Conflict or Gears of War.
Gears of War they can replicate. I think that one died out on a small whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Please go and write your local congressman and let Trump know that we will not have it. We want our video games, pure and simple. That's right, all of them. Killzones. What other games have? Manhunt.
Postal.
Postal. We want them all. Yes, all the games to have all the influences and everything. Anyway. For the real David Webb, Cory Vincent, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying I will see you guys in the meeting room with Trump. Yeah.